Hi, this is Jeremiah Israel, and this is the Jeremiah Report. That's right, the Jeremiah Report. Check it out, man. It's simple. Military sending more troops to the affected regions of Africa with Ebola. They already have 3,000 troops there. Now they want 1,000 more. Okay, and as simple as that. And you know what? What's the crazy stuff? They said there's no restrictions. I mean, traveling to Africa and from Africa and to Africa and from Africa. Why is no restrictions on the disease that incubates within 4 to 5 days, which is a good time frame for them to get to Africa to America, and not put no time restriction? On my other video, I stated that that they had time restrictions, or they shut down all the airports. Okay, they shut down all the airports to to Africa in the affected regions. Obviously, the dumb idiots didn't. Okay, and it's coming from the Obama report on my website, and it says more U.S. soldiers being sent to the battle of Ebola. Ridiculous. No doctors, soldiers. Soldiers only there to exterminate and kill, not to treat. Okay? This is Obama's way of handling the disease. Okay, I understand medical personnel and soldiers, just in case any get rowdy. But I have met or have seen or heard that medical people are going to Africa to cure the virus. And that's simple as that. And I got a latest story that tells you that they ran out of the Ebola virus, the cure for the Ebola virus. Let me check this out real quick. As Obama administration officials sought to reassure Americans about efforts to contain the Ebola in the wake of the first U.S. case, the military announced Friday that an additional 1,000 troops could be sent to the West Africa, allegedly to help fight the virus. Troops fighting the virus. This is what virus looks to troops. The virus is human beings. They have guns. They have ammunition. They shoot people that are the virus. Okay, that's what they do. And that number could go higher than that, said Rear Admiral John Kirby, the Pentagon press secretary. I'm not going to put a floor or ceiling on this, Kirby said. President Obama initially ordered 3,000 troops to West Africa to help build hospitals, labs, and treatment centers and provide logistic help. They are not going to treat the Ebola victims. Again, they're not going to treat the Ebola victims because they send the military. They're going to kill the Ebola victims. Okay? We are not going to be in the treatment business, Kirby said. The new deployment includes soldiers from army posts around the country and includes engineers, logistics, and civil affairs experts and military police officers, which will be constantly monitored and during their deployment and screened for diseases when they return, Kirby said. The Pentagon is developing a protocol for troops suspected of being exposed to the virus, Kirby said. They will be monitored and constantly for 21 days. It is not quarantine necessary, Kirby said. The soldiers will deploy later this month and could stay through November, according to the Army statement. There are currently 231 U.S. troops in West Africa, most of them in Libya. The deployment announcement came as hazardous materials crew in Dallas decontaminated the Texas apartment where an Ebola patient stayed. The Ebola victim made his way from Africa to Dallas, promoting questions about whether the United States and allies will be able to contain the epidemic. Obama and en route to speech in India, telephone General David M. Rodriguez, the commander of the U.S. African Command, to get an update on American military response to the Ebola outbreak in West Africa, said the White House spokesman Josh Earnest. At the White House, officials called a new conference to reassure Americans that they are taking steps to stop the spread of virus, including tighter screens in at international airports and local hospitals. People, this looks bad. This looks real freaking bad. It's like they can't stop it no more. It's going, and I'm gonna post another one where it's going to reach Europe, London, places like that. Okay, frequently by Americans. Okay, the United States is preparing to deal with this crisis both at home or in the region. And Lisa Monaco, assistant to the president for Homeland Security and Counterterrorism, we know how to do this. Monaco called the Dallas incident an isolated case and said the American people should be confident that there will not be an outbreak in the United States of America. When America says, when the government says something like that, people need to think twice and really consider their safety. Alright, and as simple as that. Alright, where was I? Ebola is not just a public health crisis, but a national security priority, he said. Officials said the government is providing guidance to the state and local officials, hospitals and healthcare workers, pilots and fighting attendants, customs officials and border guards on how to spot potential signs of Ebola, investigate them and treat them. As for calls to prevent travel from West Africa, Earnest said there is no consideration of travel ban at this point. No consideration of travel ban at this point. Personally, I think that's very negligent on the person the spokesman Earnest, who said these things. There's no travel ban. So obviously they want this disease to spread, and it's obvious. I mean, you don't have no travel ban. You just saying, hey, I want this freaking disease to spread. And that's all it's doing. The first thing you do when a disease such as this magnitude, you restrict travel and you cut off borders. This is 101 goddamn protocol for people like that. And that's simple as that. Alright? And that's simple as that. Let me see. Earnest. The official said I'm going to provide guidance to state, local officials, hospitals, and healthcare workers, pilot, fighting attendants, custom officials, border guards on how to potential signs of Ebola, investigating them and treating as four calls to prevent the travel from West Africa. And Earnest said there is no consideration of travel ban at this point. The official stressed that people can only get Ebola through the exchange of bodily fluids, which is bullcrap. Disease is not easily transmitted, which is exactly bullcrap. Because 3 months ago, I'm telling you, 3 months ago, this disease was attacking 100 people. Now it's attacking thousands, 9,000 people. So it's easily transmitted. Director of the National Institute of Alleged Infectious Disease at the National Institute of Health. The strength of the U.S. healthcare system will make it extremely unlikely that we would have an outbreak in the country, Fauci said. Obama has scheduled a staff meeting for Monday to discuss the Ebola problem. We have a problem, ladies and gentlemen. They're not restricting travel. I thought it would be logical for them to restrict travel, but they're not. So therefore, Ebola will be in your home sooner or later, and you can blame the U.S. government. This is Jeremiah Israel, and this is the Jeremiah Report.